Here's a bold statement for you. Full OLL doesn't exist.
Really quick before we start the video, I just want to say that according to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of you are subscribed, so if you could hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. Now let's get on with the video.
Okay, so one more thing before we start the video. I just want to say all the clips that are filmed like this, that are not just solves, right? These clips I'm filming with a new camera that I found recently, like a new camera app. I'm not sure if the video quality will be better or not. Tell me in the comment section down below. But the audio quality should be better because this camera allows me to use a mic. Unfortunately, for the shots where I am filming my solves and then I'm doing a voiceover, those I have to voice over via my editing app, and the editing app I don't think allows microphones, so the audio quality should be the normal one for those clips. But for these clips, like what you're hearing right now, the audio quality should be much better. So yeah, now let's actually get on with the video. Okay, so I know what I said at the beginning, and I thought of this idea while I was actually learning full OLL. Just so you know, a lot of the videos in the future are going to be about OLL. I don't know, just after learning it, the concept just really fascinated me of just like how much you could talk about OLL. But anyway, um, the reason I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to explore a topic that I haven't seen anybody explore yet, and that is full OLL does not exist, and here is why. So, to start off, my first point is that, okay, ignore that, if you heard that. My first point is that full PLL, right, is 21 algorithms, and each of those 21 algorithms is a different thing. It's not like a combination of two algorithms. For example, you may think, but wait, the T perm, the J perm, and the, I think the Y perm it is, the T perm, the J perm, and the Y perm are all just the same thing, just in different patterns. Yes, that's true, but that's the key. They're all in different patterns. However, in full OLL, there are some cases, like there's F, RUR prime, U prime, F prime, and then F wide, or wide F, RUR prime, U prime, wide F prime. And then you could just put them together to make a third OLL, which doesn't really consider it full. I consider that to be a version of 2-look OLL. And yeah, another thing that you may be thinking of is, but what about the F perm? It's just a T perm, except you add FRU or UF or whatever at the beginning and the end. That's the thing. FRU or UF is not a PLL. It's just a few setup moves. So it's not a PLL, so technically it wouldn't be 2-look, it'd still be 1-look. And that's where full OLL comes in. You have a lot of the cases are 1-looks. For example, the case where you have the L and then the bar, and then the other, basically you have the L, the small L, and then you have the bar at the back, and then the line on the side. I'll put a picture up on screen. For example, that case, it's a completely random algorithm that I've never really heard of before I learned it. And then there are some OLLs, like the one I was talking about earlier, the FR, RUR prime U prime, wide F, RUR prime U prime, wide F prime, or I think I forgot F prime in there. But yeah, there's cases like that where it's just two things put together. And in my mind, that counts as 2-look OLL, because it's not the normal version of 2-look OLL you'd think, where you go cross and then corners, but instead it's a version where you just take one case, simplify it, and then do that case, which I consider to be the definition of 2-look OLL. So, yeah, and now I'm going to show you some examples. One example where this is shown is in a case like this, where you use two algorithms, two OLL algorithms that you already should know, and for this case, you this F, RUR prime, U prime, F prime, which is one of the cases, and then you just do this case, which is, or from this angle, it's wide F, or I did that way too far, wide F, RUR prime, U prime, wide F prime. So in the end, it's just this. In the end, it's just this case, followed by this case. So that's where it's evident. Another case like that is this case, which is basically the exact opposite. You start off with wide f, RUR prime u prime, f prime, and then you do this case, f, RUR prime u prime, f prime. So this is what I'm basing this video off of. The fact that, I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, it's just a bunch, it's not it's not an original algorithm for every case. Now I know that's probably not faster, but when you think about it this way, it's still 2-look OLL. It's just not the way we're used to. And of course there are some cases that do have algorithms that aren't OLLs at all. Like, let me find one. For example, like this, where you do M, U, or R prime, U prime, M prime, R prime, F, R, F prime. And now there aren't any, as far as I know, or at least the OLLs that I use, none of the OLLs do, like, any of that, like, just alone. So that would be an original case. However, those two that I showed earlier, obviously they required the use of two different previously existing OLL algorithms, causing it to not be full OLL, but just a variation of 2-look OLL for some cases. Okay, so guys, I know the video topic for this video was kind of weird, but I just thought, you know what, it's a cool idea, and nobody's made it before, so I thought, why not share it, even if it may be incorrect, which it most likely is. But I just wanted to speak my opinion, and I'm not saying that full OLL is bad. I'm just saying that to categorize it as full OLL is a bit extreme. But honestly, I agree with its categorization as full OLL. I was just alluding to like the facts and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this. Ugh, I cannot speak today. I do not know why. That's gonna be the end of this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time. Bye.